In the 80 years that Thomas has existed, there's been a plethora of really weird toys and weird toy decisions. So I'm going to talk about some of them here and make some jokes while I'm at it. And before I get into this video, just know that I don't genuinely hate the toys. Like, I like most of the toys that I'm going to be showing off here. They're just kind of weird and easy to joke about. So just don't take what I say here too harshly, I guess. You know what I just said 2 seconds ago in that last clip? Disregard that. Look, what is this? Talking Den. Why, of all characters, you make Talking Den? Like, you didn't even make Dart to go along with it. You could have made, trying to look, see who else could have had a Cranky could have had a talking model. I don't think he did. But no, of all characters to make a talking model of, you make freaking Den. Well, Den is a cool character, but he's nothing without freaking whoever his Dart, he's nothing without Dart. The whole joke is that Den and Dart, they're like, they can't be without each other. What? And then I looked at the voice lines for him too. One of his voice lines is literally just, "You can count on me." When has he said that in the show, except in the iconic episode Counting on Den, where he can't stop saying that phrase? Then you look at some of these other lines, and they're just like the most basic things you could have gave them, because what are you supposed to give Den for a freaking voice line? "Hello, I'm Den. Wow. I work at the Diesel Works." Okay. What I mean is, you can count on me. I generally don't know who they thought this was for. Who is buying Talking Den? He doesn't even have more detail. I think the regular freaking model, he has more detail. Let me look at him real quick, because I'm doing this all off improv, by the way, so if it sucks, let me know. But yeah, the original model has quite a bit more detail than the whatever Talking Den is. It's not even like Day of the Diesel's time. This is 2014. This is right when Taken Play was gonna die. It's not even the only weird talking model that Taken Play has made. They made a freaking Talking Winston. Like, who wants a Talking Winston, bro? Like, and then I looked at the voice lines, and I guess Sir Topham Hatt also talks, but he only says one line. Why are you giving Sir Topham Hatt only one line? And then you have to go through the trouble of localizing it for the UK and US, when you could have just had Winston, and you could have easily made way more models for way cheaper. Like, it's just, I get so confused by some of these choices. Take a shot every time I say who is buying this, because, like, really, who is buying Talking Winston if it isn't to take out that Sir Topham Hatt and put him in somewhere else? Honestly, I could make this video about the whole diecast range, because, like, look at this, bro. Metallic Neville. Wait, who is buying Metallic Neville? He doesn't even have a color. He's black. Like, how is that supposed to be metallic? Like, the wheels are the most metallic thing on him. The black is just his normal color, bro. It's like they had a bunch of Nevilles laying around and just spray painted them so they could get him out and sell him, because Neville on his own barely gets sold, probably. You know how kids nowadays in, like, schools and stuff, they're like, "Hey, bro, you got the new iPhone?" Back then, it was like, "Hey, bro, you got the new Metallic Neville?" "Nah, bro, but you know what I do have? The new Talking Den." Honestly, the whole Metallic range just seems like they did it just because they could. Like, they did Iron Airy and Iron Bert. Like, what? Who is buying Metallic Iron Airy and Iron Bert? They're like the one characters that are supposed to be always dirty. Why are they shiny now? And I guess Diesel makes more sense because, like, at least he's a main character, but still, he's one of the ones that are supposed to be dirty, and he has a Neville issue where he's literally just black. How is that metallic? How do you make that metallic without just making it silver? What? It's like if you made Dennis a metallic model. Like, that's just silver at that point. Like, wait. But then they also made, like, really cool models that you would never see today, which are actually still weird, but still actually, like, really cool. Like, Metallic Molly, that looks sick. I always like that shiny yellow thing, so I really like that. But then they make, like, random characters like Duck and Oliver. Like, again, you will never see that today, but, like, it just screams they just did it just because they could, and I kind of love it, to be honest. I've already dedicated, like, half this video just talking about diecast, so let's go on to another range. And this is just diecast. This is supposed to be Wooden Railway. Like, what? So yeah, everyone knows how they made the battery operated engines in freaking Taken Play in Wooden Railway in freaking the 2000s or whatever. And they are possibly the weirdest toys I've ever seen. Like, they made the whole bodies metal, even though it's supposed to be Wooden Railway. Wooden Railway. I get they can't make the freaking wooden models motorized, but give them a plastic chassis, shell or chassis, whatever. You don't need to make it metal. It just makes it run really slow. What I want to know is, has anyone ever put, like, an ultra fast motor in one of these guys? Like, that's gotta be a liability. Like, that could hurt somebody easily. It's not just, like, the engines in general that are weird. Some of these character choices are weird too. Like, battery operated Birdie. Not only is Birdie the stupid 2000s model that's ugly, He's like really red. He's got like this weird molded detail stuff. He's got gray wheels. Like overall, this is as cursed as you can make a wooden railway model. Like who's paying $30 for a freaking battery operated birdie when you could go to the store and pick up a Thomas Trackmaster for half that, less than half that, with a whole set to it? Like who did they make this for? Like did they think there was a big enough community of wooden railway fans that wanted a motorized freaking metal train on their layout? You can't even like push them because they don't have front magnets. So what is this made for? Like this wooden railway era has like a lot of that take along feeling where they just did stuff just because they could. Like Talking Railway Series Billy. Like, who's in the market for a freaking Talking Railway Series Billy if you're not trying to recreate that one Thomas Wooden Railway video? Honestly, why are they making this range in general? I don't even know what these toys are supposed to do. I think they, like, you go up to one of the special destinations and then Sir Topham Hatt says a line. Like, is that really worth buying a whole new toy just so Sir Topham Hatt says a line in one set? And now time to talk about my ride or die, my GOAT, Trackmaster, which have also made pretty weird models, just like not as much. So I probably won't dedicate too much time to it, but they still got their fair share of weird models. Like first, let's talk about R.C. Stanley. R.C. Stanley, of all characters, you make an R.C. Stanley. Not to mention the freaking remote control guys are the freaking bane of my existence. I hate them because they use a million batteries in one train for no reason. Not only that, they made RC Molly. Like, who is asking for an RC Molly? They didn't even paint the like her sensor thing, so it was just like a black box on top of her cab. It looks so weird. Granted, regular Molly already looked pretty weird. So honestly, this one's justified because then you could take this and like 3-volt mod it or something, and it would be better than the Stanley OG Molly. So actually, this one's justified. I give this a 10 out of 10. So yeah, that's all I have. Let me know how you guys liked the video. I just tried to do something new with this one because I did videos before, then I unlisted them, then I did videos again, then I unlisted them. So I'm trying to do something that maybe I could keep up with a little bit more. That's maybe a little bit fun for me to do. So let me know what other weird toys there are so I can maybe make a part 2 because I'm probably going to do it with the amount of weird Thomas toys there are out there. Let me know what else you guys want to see. I'd love to do more of this type of video, this type of content. I do plan on doing maybe some Trackmaster reviews in the future. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I might swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa.
Right around in the drop top with a stolen car. Searching for my ops. Hold on. I got my green ass on. Time to get egg. What's happening? Watch me.